Hey everybody, it's Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser, where I go on a weekend cruise just about every weekend, and I have an extremely special room tour for you today. We are at 9220, which is a balcony cabin here on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas, but it is unlike any other. It has probably one of the most unique balconies that is out there on the cruise ships, and it's one of my favorite balconies. Luckily for me, my good friend that you've seen other cabins of was staying here and is allowing us to come in and take a quick peek at what this cabin 9220 looks like on the Freedom of the Seas. So let's go on in. All right, welcome to 9220, a beautiful ocean view balcony on the Freedom of the Seas. So as you see, I think that you can see out that window, this room has beautiful views. We were in Coco Cay today, so when you walk in, you are facing directly outside of that window at all of that blue water that is there. It is absolutely gorgeous. And that's also where my favorite treat of this room tour is going to be. So make sure that you stay until the end to catch out why I think this is one of the best rooms on the ship for a balcony. So I'm going to pan over here to the desk and makeup section. You can see that there is the traditional storage with drawers on both sides. You're going to have no Kleenexes in there like I was anticipating, but you do have good storage inside of there. Same on the other side. You're going to have the hair dryer. There's the Kleenexes. So good storage there. And the chair, you have your room service menu should you want to order anything there, and you've got the chair that you can sit on. Chair's looking a little beat up, I would say, and you have your trash can underneath it, so if you do want to use this area, make sure you're moving that out of the way. Good storage also behind the mirrors in this room. You'll see that there's a few things that is already stored in there. You've got your plugs down below, so you've got your 230 volt European plug as well as the announcement channel, so always make sure that is on 0 or on off. If it's not, you may hear a little bit of music coming through depending on the ship or the sailing that you're in. On the other side, you're going to have the 220 volt US plugs and more storage up above. Very narrow storage, but I traditionally always do find something I can store there. Have your TV and then a glass shelf up above, which is good just to get things out of the way that you're probably not going to use too terribly frequently. And you're going to have the fridge down below. Unlike the junior suite tours that you see me do before, this has just this solid one door here versus that split door configuration you've seen me have in the past. I actually like this one door entry better. It's especially when making videos, it's much easier to open with one hand. And you've got storage on the side. This is going to take the place of that normal random shelf that you've seen me talk about, but this is also really good storage for things you kind of just want to get out of the way. This is also a connecting room, so if you're somebody that doesn't like connecting rooms because some sound will travel back and forth, it has an ocean view balcony on the other side of that door that somebody else can stay on. Swinging back to the other side, you will see that there is a massive couch in here. I think this is like a 4-person kind of couch, though it is not a pull-out. So this room will only be for 2 people. That couch does not, turn into a bed. I think somebody could easily sleep there if you needed them to, but it does not actually pull out. And you have a beautifully large mirror at the end of the wall. 2 nightstands on each side of the bed, so the king size bed here does pull apart and they can put those nightstands in the middle to make 2 different twin beds. But this is your traditional setup, and there is another USB cord attached to the phone that is in the room. You see my friend does have her cord plugged into the phone to make sure that it's charging too. Closet space in the balcony is going to be pretty good. It is not a walk-in closet, but it is still quite sufficient. So you see that you've got your tall hang up top. You've got a bar down below that you can have additional hang, but there's still plenty of room for lots of items to go in here. You've got shelving all on the other side. A beautiful shirt that was picked up today at Coco Cay. And you're going to have your safe in here as well. I don't know that she probably has it locked. It is locked right now, but that's where you can store all your valuables, and you're going to have your life vest over there in case of emergency. Sometimes in these rooms, you'll also see that there is storage up above. In this one, there is not storage up above. It's going to be, only a few inches up there, so there's not much storage above the closet. Coming into the walk-in bathroom, which I don't know why I call it a walk-in. It is simply just a traditional bathroom, but you have your thermostat right beside of it. So this is just like the one in all the other rooms. You're going to have your shower, toilet, and you're going to have your sink area. So this is going to be the traditional model of most balcony, ocean view, and interior rooms. The shower does open up for you to go in and clean yourself. These doors, I know a lot of people don't actually close them, so you can close them to keep water in the tub, but there is actually no reason why you need to do that. You will see that that floor matches this floor, and it is all going to drain to the same spot. So if you do get claustrophobic and you don't want to close the doors here to circle around you, you do have the option to simply just leave them open, and the water in the main section is going to drain just like it would anywhere else. For storage in the bathroom, the mirror over here will open up, and so you're going to have a little bit of storage there where you can store. This is probably twice the size of the ones in the junior suites, but the junior suites are going to have two on both sides. If you're traveling with two people, I think it's nice to have a little bit of separation, but in this case there's just one larger section, and there is shelving down below. This is where I always say if you want to forget something, or if you have used the shelf, please make sure that you are checking it. I have forgotten numerous things down there when I have cruised. So let's check out the balcony and why I think this room is one of the best rooms that is out there. We have even dubbed this the bubble cabin. So if you're looking outside, you can already see over here that it's got glass on the left hand side, or I guess it could be a tough plastic. It looks like the normal from a distance with the two chairs and a coffee table in between, or breakfast table, but this is going to get a lot of beautiful sunlight because over here on the left there is no metal wall or no neighbor. So when you walk out, you have a beautiful view to see exactly where the ship is going. So you could just stand here for hours and be going the same direction of the ship, hearing everything, hearing the ocean, smelling the ocean. It is a really, really great view. This continues up. You can see directly into the flybridge. They've got the UV shades down now because we are in Coco Cay to keep it from heating up so much there. And you're going to have officers' quarters directly above you on the 10th floor. So this cabin, or this feature, does continue on all of the floors. It starts on the 10th floor, 9th, 8th, 7th, and it continues down. The one on the 10th floor, though, I'll say is different because it's going to be facing directly into the flybridge at the top. So probably not the best view. I think the 9th floor is probably the best because you get the best of both worlds. You get to see the flybridge and you get to see exactly where you are going. On the other end, you do have a balcony wall that's going to open up. So if you have somebody that's in the balcony beside of you, you can open that and join the two rooms together. Give you a quick peek of Coco Cay today and what all you're looking at. This again is at the very front of the ship, or the forward part of the ship. And you'll see that there are a few different ocean view balconies in front of you. They do carry all the way to the front of the ship. No balcony for those, but they do have beautiful views of the helipad and the entrance of the ship. Thanks for tuning in today to Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas Stateroom Tour 9220, dubbed the Bubble Cabin because of the bubble effect that happens over here when you walk out, and you can see all over. The bridge can see into where you're at too. This is probably one of my favorite staterooms because of that very unique feature. You can find it on several floors, though I would definitely only do 9 and lower. The room itself is a classic balcony ocean view room, but I think that bubble and being able to see forward when you're traveling, but also having the opening to actually have a true balcony makes this room truly fantastic. Thanks everyone. The Weekend Cruiser, hoping to see you on a weekend cruise soon.